What's up guys, so in today's video we're going to be doing an oil change on the 2020 Toyota 4Runner SR5 model. Stay tuned. So I've already ran this thing for a little bit, let it warm up, that way it's easier for the oil to drain. So let's pop the hood and get to it. First off, I like to warm up the vehicle, that way the oil's a little bit warmer and flows better when you're trying to drain it. First thing is, I'm going to take the cap off, just to unscrew it. And so I don't lose it, I just kind of set it over here. That helps prevent from having like vacuum suction when you're draining it. Now we're going to get to under the car and take off the skid plates and get to draining the oil. Alright, so now that we're under the car, we're going to take off this front plate plastic piece right here. They're 10mm bolts, one here, 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 and then two back here. There's usually a little clip right here, like a body clip, but mine's missing. So I'm just going to undo these. Alright, now that we got this front plate out of the way, we're going to take off the main metal skid plate. There's four 12mm bolts, two in the front, and then two right here in the back. Alright, now we're going to move back here, a little bit further back. There's two 12mm bolts back here, one right here, and one diagonal from it right there. So we're going to go ahead and remove that so we can access the drain plug. Okay, we came back up from under the vehicle real quick. I like to usually inspect the drain plug bolt just to make sure no metals on it and none of the threads are messed up, because it's always a pain in the butt if you ever mess one of these things up. So looks good. We're going to clean it off. Now that the oil's about done draining, we're going to put it back in and move on to taking out the old oil filter. Alright, so to remove the oil filter, you're going to come right here, and this is the bolt that you got to take out. All it uses is a 3/8 end. So we're just going to take that out. Make sure you got your oil pan under it. Alright guys, had to go make a little quick AutoZone trip because I didn't account for how much oil was going to come out of this thing, and I had a really small pan. So I had to go buy a bigger pan and the oil filter tool. So just a little insight: before you do this, make sure you got the right size oil pan and the right tool for the job. Alright, so now we broke this thing free. I'm going to unscrew it. Probably do the rest by hand now. Just like that. I'm going to pull the old filter out. Right here. Pour the other oil out of this that we couldn't get out of the bottom. Then also there's an O-ring right here on the side. I'm gonna pop that off. for the new one. Just like that. I'll wipe some of this off. Put the new O-ring right here on. Make sure it's in its little groove right there. And we grab our new filter. Slide that down there all the way and put it back up in there. Alright, so now we're back top side. I'm gonna grab our funnel, put it over here, and then we're gonna put 6.5 quarts in. Okay, so now that we've done the oil change, we're gonna reset the oil life on the odometer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your key and turn it to the on position, but don't start it. Just like that. And all your lights should come on. And then we are going to hit the odometer reading button and put it to trip A. So right there, trip A. And what you're gonna do is now you're gonna hold it down. You're gonna turn the key off and then turn it back on. And now it says resetting oil maintenance data. And just like that, your oil maintenance is reset.